Hi everyone, welcome back to VMware vSphere 9 full course. So in today's session we are going to learn one of the most important and powerful feature in the real enterprise environment, how to create a virtual machine template in VMware vCenter Server 9. So if you are working in production data center cloud environment, this concept is absolutely going to be a critical because it will help you to deploy a virtual machine in second instant of hours. So by end of this video you will clearly understand what is virtual machine template is, why organization uses the virtual machine template, what are the real world use cases around using template, and also you are going to see complete hands-on demo where we are going to create a template and deploy a virtual machine by using the template. So the very first and basic question, what is a virtual machine template? So you can consider a virtual machine template is basically a master copy of virtual machine. This master copy include operating system, installed application, system configuration, security settings, and latest patches and updates. So instead of creating VM from scratch every time, you can create one perfect machine and convert that virtual machine into a template. Now one of the important thing to understand, a template cannot be powered on, so it is only used as a source to deploy a new virtual machine, and you can think of a template as a golden image for your infrastructure to deploy multiple virtual machine by using the same template. So practices around the template, so always keep template updated, maintain separate template for different use cases. Let's say if you have one copy for developer, one copy for testing environment, and one copy for, let's say, production environment, so you should have a different template based on the different use cases. uh, Use naming standard, always follow correct naming standard to identify your templates and purpose. Apply security patches before converting to the template. So make sure you, whenever you are creating new machine and trying to use as a golden image or template, you should always apply all the security and critical patches to that virtual machine before converting to the template. Store template on shared location. So this is very important. If you want to use template at the multiple location, multiple environment, you should have a template shared saved in shared storage, not on the local basically ESXi host data store and all. So why do we need basically virtual machine template? So now understand why we need a why the template is so important. So in the real environment, creating virtual machine manually every time is time consuming, error proven, and inconsistent. So templates solve all these problems. Basically template provide standardize across infrastructure, faster deployment, reduce manual effort, and also provide consistency configuration across all the VM environment. So benefit of using template, let's quickly talk about key benefits. So rapid VM deployment, consistent across all the servers, reduce human errors since everything is configured inside the VM template, save times and effort. This is the biggest benefit of using the templates. And easy scaling. So let's say today you are deploying 10 machines, tomorrow you are deploying 50 machine, you can use the same template to deploy the machine. And standard security configuration. This is why templates are heavily used in enterprise environment. So these are the some real life example which I'll try to capture here. So let me cover some scenarios so you can understand why the template is so important clearly. So first one is corporate environment. Imagine a company where the 50 employees need a system without template. You need to install OS 50 times and then install all the application and everything and configure the virtual machine. With the template, you can create one template and deploy 50 virtual machine. This saves hours and days if you compare to the manual deployment for 50 machines. So example, 2 application servers. If your organization run multiple application server, you can install operating system, configure middleware applications, apply patches, and then convert that template in and then deploy identical servers every time whenever you need by using that application server template. So testing and development, developers can basically quickly spin up developer environment, test applications, delete and recreate instantly by using the template. Fourth one is the disaster recovery template can help basically in quickly recreating the failed server, reduce downtime significantly. So these are the some quick examples for using the template in the real environment. So now let's go ahead and see this in action. So this is my lab environment. So I got one domain controller which is running Active Directory and DNS server, and one ISKC storage server which is providing shared storage to all my 3 ESXi hosts, and then I got my vCenter server appliance. So let me show you here. So these are the 3 ESXi hosts which I have. This is my virtual machine vCenter server appliance, and this is my target ISKC target server which is providing basically shared storage to data store to all my 3 ESXi hosts. So this is my environment. So I got a 3-node cluster up and running, which we have deployed throughout this course. So now this is the step-by-step process for creating virtual machine template. So log into vCenter server, select any existing machine. To create a template, we need to an existing image. This should be basically properly configured with OS installed, updates applied, required application is installed, and this ensure your template is clean and production ready. So this is the virtual machine which we have deployed in last video, Win2K25DC VM02. So now this I have installed a few application on this machine. So let me show you. So this is the machine. You can see I have installed few application here. So now this machine we are going to use as a template. So the very first thing, I'll go ahead and basically rename this virtual machine. So I'll rename it to, let's say, master. I'll rename it to master Win2K25, let's say app server. So naming convention is very required, so I have created this way. I'll click on OK now. So now this virtual machine is converted, basically renamed, and now we need to go to the next step where we are going to convert this virtual machine to a template. So before converting, we need to remove temporary files, clear logs, run sysprep, and ensure no unnecessary data exists on the template. This is the critical basically thing in real environment process. So I'll go ahead and run sysprep on this machine. So let me go ahead, connect to this machine and run the sysprep, and then I'll shut down once the sysprep is done. So sysprep is very important because it removes the personal identity of the machine and get ready for the machine for the journalize. So I'll put name here OS disk, and then log into this, go to Windows, and then I'll go to system32, and then sysprep. So I'll run this sysprep. So journalize this machine and shut down. So now this machine will be journalized and shut down once the sysprep is done. So now you can see the sysprep is running. I was having some issue with the package which is installed by using the Notepad++. So I went and removed Notepad++ from the system. So I'll show you. This is the package which was not provisioned for all the users, which was causing this issue. So now it should be fine. Now the generalization is running for my virtual machine. So we need to wait for this machine to get shut down, and then we will proceed with the next step where we are going to basically convert this virtual machine into template. So let's wait for some time to get this virtual machine shut down automatically. Now you can see the machine is getting shut down. This should be ready now. Machine is powered off, I guess. So let's verify here. So now you can see the virtual machine is shut down. I'll go ahead and now convert this virtual machine in template. So here you need to go to templates and convert to template. That's all. So click on yes. Now you can see you will not be able to see virtual template here. So to see template, you need to go to VM and templates, and then from here you should be able to see your template. So I'll go ahead and create one folder here. So let me call it VM and new VM and template folder. So I'll call it, let's say, master templates. Click OK. Now I'll move my template here in this folder. Now I got this template ready to create a virtual machine. Now we can go ahead, and now you will be able to see this is no more longer a normal VM, and it does not have a power on option also. So if you go here, if you try to power on option, you will not see the power on option. However, for the virtual machine you should be able to see it. Now let's go to next step, which is verify the template. So we have already verified, and this confirmed that the template creation is successful. So now just to show you again, if I go here and go to, let's say, on this folder, and from here if I try to verify, so you should be able to see how many templates we have and virtual machine. So now if you go to data store, cluster data store which we have created, you should be able to see we got one virtual machine and one template. So this is the virtual machine and this is the template. So now I'll go ahead and deploy a new virtual machine from a template. So what how you can do this? So you can go to your data center and click on new virtual machine, and you can see here deploy from a template. So click next, and now you should be able to see here is your template, and you can click on next, and now you can type the virtual machine name. So let me call it let's say VM hyphen template hyphen 01, just to show you this is deployed from template. And now I'll go ahead and place this virtual machine in the root data center basically, and then I'll go ahead and select my cluster, and here I'll go ahead and select my production, basically any of the data stores. So I'll go ahead and select 3 and click next. And then if you want to customize the configuration, you should be able to customize the operating system, you can customize the hardware, and after creation you can go ahead and power on virtual machine. So if you want to customize the guest OS, if we have basically a customization created, you can use that. I'll go ahead and click next, and now you can see the virtual machine details. If you want to customize, you can customize this also. So I'll go ahead and leave it default, click next. And now this is what we are trying to deploy. Source virtual or source template is this, and we are creating new virtual machine with this name, and that's all. I'll go ahead and click on finish. Now you can see it is cloning the virtual machine. So basically this will create a clone of this virtual machine complete, and then it's going to power on this virtual machine from the once the clone is completed. So I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Once the cloning is done, I'll go ahead and resume from there. So almost you can see the 80% clone is completed. Now it will be soon going to be completed 100%. So let's wait for some time. So now you can see the VM is deployed from template, and now it should power on soon. So let's wait for virtual machine. Now you can see the configuration. So if I go and edit the setting, you will see we have the same core CPU, memory and all other details, and the configuration is also look exactly same. And now let's go ahead and power on this machine and verify the configuration. So I'll go ahead and launch the web console now once the machine is powered on. So let's wait for machine to boot first time, because we have done the sysprep on this virtual machine, so it will take some time to get the reboot and get ready for the login. So let's wait. So getting ready, it will basically load all the driver based on our virtualization platform, since this operating system is booting first time as per sysprep. So it will take some time. I'm going to do a step 7 where the validate deployment. Once the deployment is completed, power on the VM, verify OS and check configuration. So this is what we are going to do now. So while this this power on is running, let me discuss something about difference between basically on template and clone. So both look similar. So template can be used as a master image for virtual machines and cannot be powered on. This is the main difference. However, VM is the exact copy of virtual machine and this can be powered on. So you can use both method to deploy multiple virtual machine, but in the production environment, or you can say the enterprise environment, it is always recommended to use a template to deploy a new virtual machine. While cloning the virtual machine, clone the virtual machine if you are doing any performing any activity where you are suspecting your virtual machine can go corrupt or something. So if you need one more copy of your virtual machine to uh, to be in safe side, go ahead and do it clone. And if you want to deploy a multiple virtual machine, go ahead and create a clone, basically template from the scratch, and convert that template to the virtual machine to the template, and then use that as a deployment. So now you can see the template is ready. I'll go ahead, click next, accept. Now it will ask you to set the password, so let me configure the password for this virtual machine. Now we should be ready. So now if I log in here, basically you should be able to see all the configuration, all the application which we have installed in our template machine. So let me verify that quickly. Go ahead and accept this, and then now you should be able to see all the application are here. And if I go to, let's say, control panel to show you all the application which we have installed in our template. So, and similarly, if you have applied any security patch and Windows patching to this machine or any configuration, it should be there. So you can see all the application is listed here. So this is how you can basically deploy deploy a virtual machine and create a template out of that virtual machine. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. So we have basically, let's recap what we have done in this video. So we understand what is VM template, and basically a VM template is a master copy of virtual machine. It helps you to faster and consistent deployment across your enterprise or environment, save time and reduce a human error, widely used in enterprise environment. So we also covered full hands-on lab where we have created a virtual machine and then converted to template. Also we have tested the deployment through deployment of new virtual machine by using the template. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe me for more videos, and if you have any query, any question related to this, you can always post me my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.